Hello and welcome to Roth TV. Now I have some experts in the field, Joseph and Annetta, and we are talking about something very contentious, and that is how you walk through the minefield of issues to do with in-laws, because obviously that's all part of the wedding planning for now and also for your future as a couple. How well did you get on with your in-laws, Mr. Weinreich?
With one yes, with one no.
Is that true?
I don't know, I didn't ask him.
You didn't ask him. The top 5 old school traditional tips on how to deal with your in-laws. So tip number 1 would be what?
Respect.
Respect, number 1.
Yes, you've got to give respect to your in-laws. You need to make sure that they feel that you love them
Yep.
and that you respect them.
Okay, so respect is number 1.
Yes.
Because they're older than you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. Number 2 would be what, Mum?
Number 2 would be to live well with the in-laws. If you live well with the in-laws, you will live well with the husband or the wife in the future.
I like that. The key to living well as a couple
Yes.
has the connection in old school
Absolutely.
traditions
Yes.
with the in-laws. Point number 3 is what? I mean, we live in a very unharmonious world, don't we?
That is true. So what you've got to do is you've got to make sure that your home is your castle, and you've got to make sure that there's warmth, there's harmony,
Harmony.
and good vibes.
Good vibes?
Yes.
That's a bit of a groovy word, Reggie. So you always put Mum on a pedestal.
Always. Always.
That's also part of the harmony, right? So the husband has to put the woman on a pedestal.
Oh, yes.
Yes, because your friends and your family feel it straight away. If you don't have respect for your wife, therefore they don't have respect for the wife either.
So the other thing is make sure that your future husband or future husbands, if you're listening as well, you have to put the woman in a pedestal, and that's not a sexist thing, that is a respect thing.
Yes.
Exactly.
I understand, because it's normally the opposite, which I really like. So did you ever do any cooking?
Not really.
Because
Very
why?
little.
Were
Because
you in
I
the
was
design
I
studio?
was at design studio. I was always designing dresses, and I had no time for cooking. So
No.
whatever it was, you were happy, weren't you?
Well, I went to the park across the road, and in those days, for 20 cents, you could get a bag of lollies that big, but that's a whole other story. Anyway, I wasn't suffering. So it's respect, it's about harmony,
Warmth.
it's about warmth, it's about good vibes. And what's your other point, number 5?
Wedding is a wonderful opportunity
Yeah.
to make sure that you unite both families together. What happened in the past happened in the past. You start a new life, you start a completely
Chapter.
new life. And therefore, everybody has got to play together and everybody has got to be happy together.
So it's really about, if there's been past fights, whether it's step...
Overlook it.
Overlook it, start again.
Start again.
Yeah.
I love it. I
Right
love
from the
it.
beginning.
Well, you can hear the phones are ringing in the studio. It's a buzz with activity and noise, which is a good thing. And we hope that these tips have assisted you. I'm Henry Roth.
I'm Joseph Weinreich.
I'm Annetta Weinreich.
And it's another time we're going to tell you how I became Henry Roth. That's for a whole other time. Because guess what? It would be unnatural if my parents were called Weinreich and I was called Roth. So there's a story to it. Thank you for tuning in.